I'm going live.
Mauricio.
Oh, we're live. We're gonna do it live. Fuck it. We'll
Hey,
do it live.
all we're gonna get
We're
is
live.
fucking Mauricio, Cyborg versus Brock Lesnar. Who wins? That's all we're gonna get.
We're live right now, bitch.
I don't give a fuck.
Being stupid.
You're stupid. Fuck you.
Do you honestly, in your right mind? Come on, man. We're already live. We're already banging shit. You stupid bitch.
I emptied the bowl, you son of a bitch. Quit being a dick.
Why you gotta be loud for? I ain't over here
All I
smacking the mic.
did was barely tap it on the fucking wooden table. Everything just sounds super loud in your bullshit green headphones. You fucking loser.
Mixed screen headphones now. Do you honestly think that Conor McGregor? You think he's? I mean, I know you've been saying he's gonna win lately, but do you actually believe it?
I'm convinced. I'm 100% convinced.
Why? What changed your mind?
He's too confident. He's already in Floyd's head. It's all that matters. Conor's the fucking boogeyman, and when he gets in people's heads, it's over. He's a nightmare. You can't let him get in your head. He's in Floyd's head. Floyd's never had somebody treat him like this. Rubbing on his bald head, getting in his face, telling him, "Fuck the Mayweathers," and he doesn't say a goddamn thing. He doesn't know what to say. He already doesn't know what to do, and the fight hasn't started yet. What's he gonna do when Conor comes out doing capoeira fucking dances?
He's the best.
What's he gonna do? I just don't understand what he's gonna do. And he does. And as much as we all know Floyd's the better boxer, but he doesn't hit hard enough, especially with those big ass gloves. He's not finishing Conor. His head's too small.
And his hands are too weak. They're brittle.
They're little. They're little too. Old bastard. Little hands. He's got genes problem. Got the little hands.
You gotta have
pepper people.
You gotta have the big hands.
And every time he's trying to pepper Conor, he's got to watch out for that left hand.
Yeah, snatch your ass up.
Ain't snatching shit.
Floyd ain't snatching shit. Conor's snatching the belt.
49-1. How fucking crazy is this about to be, dude? Floyd. My whole life I've been watching Floyd fights, wanting him to lose, and now it's finally gonna happen to somebody who's never even boxed before.
Oh, he's the best.
How pissed are all the boxers Floyd has beat once Conor wins?
They're pissed right now about the goddamn payout of the shits in the first place.
Oh yeah, they're salty. He's getting paid, but they're even saltier if somebody who's never boxed before beats. If Conor wins, there's no more debate on what is a better tactic for fighting. If Conor wins, there's no debate.
If Conor beats Floyd, he's gonna have the confidence to never lose a fight ever again. He beats Khabib. He beats Khabib if he beats Floyd. I'm sorry, but he does.
Maybe, but the problem is he's in Floyd's head. It all depends if he can get somebody's head. He didn't get in Nate's head. He won the fight, even though it was close. He won the fight, but he didn't start him because he didn't get in Nate's head. That's like his biggest thing. He makes you believe that he's going to put you down. So that when he touches you, you're like, oh, fuck. And when he talks to you in the fight, I just watched a video yesterday, and it was all stuff like he said during fights, and it was going through his fights and having him talk to people. He's the best. He checked Nate's leg kick. He said, "I eat that." And Nate was smacking around. He said, "That's all you got?"
He did get popped in that first fight, though, but that was lack of cardio.
The second fight, too, end of round 3 or maybe round 4, he was getting lit up against the cage, and everybody thought he was going to quit because he was tired.
I thought it was round 3, but that wasn't that long after, and he really wasn't in that bad of danger.
I don't know. He was pretty fucked up. He was on the fucking giraffe legs, but he's also fighting at 170 just to prove a point and still came out victorious. That fight didn't do anything for him besides prove a fucking point. And he wasn't letting no other fight happen before that either. He had to prove his point before anything else went on.
He did, take a good bit of damage in that fight, and
both of them.
And he also gave a lot of ammo to Floyd or to McGregor haters too. They just keep bringing up.
Oh yeah, I keep seeing highlight videos from all of his fights, and they're all, like him getting punched by Mendez, and it's just Mendez and Diaz really. Those are the only fights, and it's all like, oh, nice face block, blah blah blah. We can do Floyd. He does that because they can't do anything to him. It's not going to matter if Floyd hits him in the face. You're telling me if Nate Diaz can't finish him with punches, you're telling me if Chad Mendez can't drop him with punches, Floyd Mayweather's going to be able to? Get the fuck out of here.
A tested up Chad Mendez, #1 pound for pound in the world, Jose Aldo. He's gonna You think he gets him in under 4? Also, Hunter was commenting on this stream before the stream even started. So shout out to Hunter.
Best.
Death Row on the stream.
Oh.
You're a loud ass dog on the stream.
Oh yeah, he has to jump over shit. He's a monster.
So we're starting. This is a Q&A. That means everyone on this bitch that's watching right now, all 3 of you need to start commenting so I can respond to you. You hated saying yeah up until fucking Roe did it, you bastard.
I don't even like doing it now. It just happens sometimes. It's unfortunate.
It's just natural. Did you just light a fucking match?
No, I didn't fucking light a match. What the fuck? Yeah, I think Connor wins in 6. I give him 6.
In the 6th round, or like anywhere under the 6th round?
Within 6 rounds. He beats him in less than 20 minutes of fighting.
It's ridiculous this is actually going down.
And it's even more ridiculous that he can do it.
If any MMA fighter that's crossed over can do it to Floyd Mayweather's Conor McGregor. And you know what? You were right about earlier, too. How are all those boxers going to feel when someone who's never boxed a day in their life beats a guy who they couldn't even touch?
It's the end of boxing. Every time a child thinks about going to boxing, someone's going to be like, you remember when the MMA fighter whooped Floyd's ass, right? Why the fuck would you do boxing? It's going to be just like Aikido and everything else. Everybody's going to look at it like a fucking joke. I love when Connor tells him, I don't fear this limited rule set. You've never been in a full fight in your life. He says it's not a real fight. It's limited. This isn't a real fight. I love that. Because it's true. Boxing's not a fight. It's a sport.
The thing that I saw is the longer that the pressers got, like the farther into him, Conor McGregor kept coming up with new stuff and got more comfortable. Floyd shelled up more towards the end, and on top of that, repeated the same shit over and over again.
He didn't say a single new thing at any presser. He kept saying that Conor was a hoe and him and Dana had the real money. Blah blah blah. He likes to tap. Shut up, Floyd. You're not even saying anything. Like the shit you're saying is completely irrelevant. You're talking nonsense. You're up there fucking doing filibusters, and Connor's fucking shadow boxing back and forth on the stage. Put the fucking mic down and give it back to Connor, you stupid old man.
What's funny about this is that everyone watching right now, before these pressers happened, Levi was not interested in Conor versus Floyd at all, and said that Floyd was going to murder him.
He still can, but Conor sold me.
And remember, motherfuckers, this is a Q&A. Hop in the live chat right now and ask questions about this shit. Anything MMA, but we're going on McGregor Mayweather right now just because that's what you motherfuckers like. So,
what really bugs me is like all the boxing fans and everything that say Conor literally has no chance. Even when I thought Floyd was going to win, I still believe Conor has a chance. He obviously knows how to fight. He's a world champion fighter. He may not be a boxer, but he is a world championship fighter at the end of the day. You're telling me he's got zero chance to beat somebody in a fight? In a limited fight. You're telling me he's got zero chance.
In a fight with a rule.
You're ignorant as fuck. 0%.
Those are the same people who said that that Eddie couldn't tap Hoyler.
Oh, yeah. They're the same people that didn't think Buster Douglas was going to knock Mike Tyson's lights out.
Tyson came back and beat Buster Douglas in that fight.
No.
They're also the same people who said Conor McGregor couldn't beat Dustin Poirier. They were also the same people who said Conor McGregor couldn't beat Chad Mendes. They were also the same people who said Conor McGregor couldn't beat Jose Aldo in 13 seconds. They were also the same people who said that Conor McGregor couldn't beat Eddie Alvarez.
Has there ever been a sporting event like this before where somebody from another sport with zero experience has crossed over and is going against one of the greatest of all time? Literally one of arguably #1 of all time. By far the best in this era.
At what point did James Toney fight Randy Couture?
It was definitely past his prime, but he was still like a good boxer, but it wasn't when he was fighting junior middleweight anymore. You know what I'm saying?
He was
100%. Big boy then.
No. I'm talking about because Conor is in his prime. Conor's the Tony here. I'm talking about Randy Couture. Right? How far away from him having the belt did that fight occur?
a long ass time.
Also, right now, in the comments
Somebody's
section,
car alarm's going off.
we got Prince Emil back in this bitch. Prince Emil says,
Oh.
shout out to all the ladies who sleep on their stomach, giving easy accents to the man.
Shout out to Prince Emil for never giving me the fucking money he said I could have.
Prince Emil said you're going to have some money? Oh, yeah, he's going to send you wives and shit and camels.
Yeah, son of a bitch. He didn't send me
What a
no fucking
motherfucker.
camels. I was going to sell the camels.
Where you guys at in the goddamn comments right now? We ain't got no motherfucking questions. We're just making shit up. So,
I get fucking 55 comments playing fucking Call of Duty. When we do an actual Q&A and you got nothing to ask? Really, guys?
what the fuck?
What the fuck?
This is what I'm thinking right here.
I'm thinking, fuck the Mayweathers.
If Floyd Mayweather comes out Philly shell, I think Conor's going to beat him. If he comes out pretty boy Floyd, coming forward, doing all that good shit, then I think that that McGregor's going to have to be on his back foot a little bit more. But if Floyd comes out in the Philly shell position, it's going to really limit his forward movement, especially against the southpaw. If Conor's practicing on getting his foot on the outside and dinging him with that fucking cross, he might have a good chance, man.
Oh, for sure. Might. The biggest thing about him being southpaw is going to make it easier for him to trap Floyd in the corner. Because with that, when I do it, or Dom does against me all the time in the gym, he's southpaw and his lead foot traps me. As long as it's on the outside, I can't circle that way anymore. And that's where my lead leg wants to go. I can't circle that way when his foot's on the outside.
Also, another thing with that is it leaves the body open really well, too, because if you hit that deep step, if you can step to get your ball or foot on the outside of their main foot, because you're orthodox or you're southpaw orthodox, their opposite stance is you. The outside foot determines whose pace is being followed at that point in time. You can either lead them to their right, which will be your left if you're southpaw, and hit them with the cross on the outside, or you can force them to try to jump over, which is across your lead foot, which will have them cross body to you, is when they get hit. That cross body cross is where Conor McGregor gets most of his knockouts. That's how he knocked out Seaver. That's how he knocked out fucking Chad Mendes. That's how he knocked out Diego Brandao. It's how he cracked Marcus Brimage in the first place, is where his right foot's forward and he gets their opponent to move across the line to his right side, which allows them to be cross body. So he clacks that fucking chin. So a little bit of a breakdown on the McGregor striking ability. He waits for him to go cross-body. Prince Emil from Zambunda says to Levi, I send you artistic albino cow worth at least 500 American dollars.
You'll do fucking nothing.
You son of a bitch. Mauricio, a.k.a. Shogun Hua, comments, does Gegard win his first fight and against who?
Well, it depends, because they're probably going to throw him to the wolves right away. If he goes to 85, he beats anybody in the division. At 205, he could have some problems with like Phil Davis and Leon McGreary, but even then, he's probably still gonna win. I don't think anybody beats Gegard over there.
I think he knocks Phil Davis out. I think he knocks Phil Davis flat. Liam's a little bit longer.
Phil Davis,
but then again, Phil Davis is long too. So does Gegard. Gegard's topping him, man.
But he's not a wrestler. Phil can take him down.
I think Gegard's too good. Phil's weak.
Phil's young and athletic.
Phil's a little bitch mentally, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. So is Ryan Bader. Fuck the both of them.
That was a shitty fight. You called it.
Fucking snooze fest between two idiots.
There's a reason why that fight was on the fucking undercard.
For sure. Bellator's not dumb.
They're like, you know what? We need people to watch this version of it. Yeah, get a champion.
Look, guys, look.
I know you're putting this as the co-main, but trust me, put it on the undercard, make it a title fight. You will not regret your decision.
Gunnar Nelson's fighting some dude I don't know tomorrow. Main event.
Who'd that be?
Gotta love Gunnar Nelson.
Gunnar Nelson's been a monster his last few contentions. His karate striking style is great, and his jiu-jitsu is phenomenal.
Fucking, he's a child compared to Damian Maia, though. Damian Maia fucking man-hit him, dude.
I was so surprised. Oh, my God. I thought Gunnar was going to be able to muscle him.
Gunnar had nothing. But, we really should have known, because Gunnar's he's like a real high-level grappler, but Damian Maia is the most accomplished grappler in UFC history.
Royce Gracie?
I don't know if he fought in the UFC. Royce Gracie didn't do much in competitions. I'm talking about straight jiu-jitsu accomplishments. Damian Maia is ahead of everybody. He's ahead of Jacare. Jacare is right there with him, and then the best ever, I don't think he fought in the UFC, but from Pride, is Ricardo Arona. He's the most decorated jiu-jitsu player of all time in MMA. But Damian Maia and Jacare are at the top of the fucking list. Gunner's not even in the top 10, you know? Gunner ain't done shit in the jiu-jitsu world.
I got the gun. I'm going to shoot you.
All right.
That's the thing. I saw a post.
Where's the questions, man? Where's the questions, man?
I saw a post earlier that said that that the reason why Conor's going to lose the fight is because there's no mixed martial artist who's the best at something or who's great at something. They said they're only average in each field because that's the only one that they can fucking they can do it on. Tanner says Marcelo Garcia, but Marcelo Garcia ain't never fought in the UFC. So
yeah, Marcelo. We're talking about UFC fighters, but Marcelo Garcia is one of my favorites of all time, though. But to the guy who said MMA fighters are mediocre, everything, or however he worded it, that's not
Demetrius
true.
Johnson.
Ricardo Arona never lost a fucking point in Abu Dhabi. Never lost a point in jiu-jitsu competition. You tell me he wasn't the best in jiu-jitsu when he's killing MMA? Get the fuck out of here. One of the best point grapplers of all fucking time.
Mauricio says thoughts on Frank Mir versus Fedor. Frank Mir's going to fucking strangle him or break his leg.
No, Fedor's knocking him. Frank's a bitch.
Frank's got the hard, deep shot.
No, Frank's old and has had back surgery and is a bitch, and Fedor will clock him.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
He dropped a young Mitrione. He's dropping Frank Mir, dude.
They dropped each other. They dropped each other. You can also say they dropped themselves. They dropped themselves. They
didn't punch themselves, Nick.
Yes, they did. I've seen it with my own eyes, bitch.
No, you didn't.
Tanner says Arona has the strongest grip of any fighter I've ever shook hands with. Man, that's because he was being a cocksucker trying to break your hand.
His life changed after he got slammed the fuck out by Rampage. He was a beast before then. He was beating like hella top guys. He was one of the best in the world till Rampage killed him, and then like he was never the same, man.
Is that when Rampage Batista bombed him?
Oh yeah.
Poor fucker.
How crazy is that? What the fuck was Rampage on in Pride, dude?
Rabies. You ever watch Blue Mountain State?
Dude.
That was his hookup. He was taking fucking rabies.
Slammed the fuck out of Ricardo Arona. Anybody else, Ricardo would have choked out right there.
Rampage went, nope.
Said, nah, I don't know how to get out of this shit.
I think I'm just going to slam you on your fucking head. And then Randleman tried it against fucking Fedor and Fedor went, nope, I'm good. I'm choking you out, bitch.
One of my favorite slam knockouts ever is when Carlos Newton fucking fell and Matt Hughes knocked him out. Matt Hughes had him in a triangle, and Carlos Newton was like against the cage. So Matt's back was on the cage. He's elevated, has the triangle locked in, and Carlos is like using the cage to hold him up. You know what I'm saying? And then Carlos Newton went out and dropped Matt Hughes, and Matt Hughes got knocked too from the slam. But
yeah,
Matt Hughes got the win
too, but he got up first. He got the
win because he wouldn't have went out if Newton didn't go out first. He wouldn't have got slammed if Newton didn't go out. Gray Maynard has a draw on his record because he slammed somebody and the dude tapped to the slam because he had like broken ribs. And Gray Maynard was out he tapped because he hit his fucking head on the double leg. He shot with his head on the outside. They both tapped after the slam. It was on the Ultimate Fighter. It was like Rob Emerson or somebody.
Shogun in the comments brings up a good point that we've talked about before. He said, what do you think about Chris Cyborg doing deadlifts during her fight camp? He said, do you think that's beneficial or hurtful? Well, the thing that I know about it is Elliot Holmes used to always get blamed or get talked shit to because when he did deadlifts, he never dropped them, or like he never went on the down stroke. He'd pick it up and drop it. And his reasoning was that he was already as big as he wanted to be. He didn't want to lose any more functionality because on that down bit of the deadlift, you gain the most muscle because it's the most resistance. So he said that deadlift is one of the most muscle building techniques that there are, which is true. So the fact that she's deadlifting 325, 425, 700 fucking pounds, or however much that crazy man beast fucking deadlifts, It ain't helping you lose weight. Now there's the fucking birth control pills.
But what if she's only deadlifting that much once a week, just for the high intensity workload? It's not. No, we don't know how often she was deadlifting. You're not gonna gain mass if you're killing cardio 7 days a week and you do deadlifts 1 day a week.
Yeah, but your idea when you're in someone's situation such as hers, where her weight cuts are so fucking horrid,
she wants to be strong too, and we know she has an idiot dude on her fucking corner. We know the dude in her corner is an idiot about the birth control. Those fucking embedded episodes are scary, dude. Like, your dude in your corner don't even know what the fuck he's telling you, and you just listen to him, dude. That's the problem with Ronda and Travis Brown. They're just listening to this fucking idiot.
They've lost every fight since they've been married and together.
She'll never fight again, I don't think.
I hope not.
Poor Ronda.
Man, fuck her. She thought she was fucking Superwoman and got fucking kicked into the next century.
She probably means well, man. She's just an intense ass bitch.
I'm gonna find a random Conor McGregor fucking press conference highlight, and I'm just gonna let it play, and then we're gonna discuss it since you motherfuckers don't want to fucking comment. We'll go from the let's go from the Toronto one because that was the good one.
New York was weird as fuck.
They said the same things then as they're saying now. They said I had no chance.
No chance.
They said I'm in over my head.
Over his head.
They said he kicks too hard.
Or Floyd can't kick.
Too many weapons. The Irish man's going to fall short. He doesn't stand a hope. It took me 13 seconds.
13.
His head is too small.
13.
We already talked about it. His head is too small. One shot. Say it.
Check the facts. I bounce shots off there. I bounce heads off the canvas. And dribble that
And dribble that shit.
Floyd Mayweather should have been a basketball player. Conor McGregor don't bounce basketballs. He bounces heads off canvases. They said everyone said the same thing about
my shots go through the guard. My shots break the guard.
They said the same thing with Aldo. And you know what? I would have saw it live. I wouldn't have fell asleep 10 seconds before the fucking fight started because Levi decided to smoke me out.
And the craziest thing about that fight that nobody talks about is Aldo fucking drilled that man.
Gave him a black eye.
Him to sleep.
Gave him a black eye.
Dude, his eye was fucked up. And the craziest and the punch landed after McGregor was out. He fucked it up.
Oh, I'm sorry. It landed after McGregor already cracked it. That punch would have probably knocked McGregor.
Land the punch. Oh, yeah. And he didn't even land the punch until he was unconscious. He was unconscious and still busted up McGregor's face with one punch. And McGregor stood there, didn't blink, and took him out.
It's the same thing with Chuck Liddell.
Chuck Liddell, so calm and straight precision.
Did everything exactly how he had planned it.
He's the best. He's just one of those dudes that's not normal, man. He got sent here from some other dimension to fucking change the game. It happens every so often.
He came from fucking Jupiter to bounce heads off fucking octagon canvases.
Like Bo Jackson playing football and baseball. Like it's like the fucking what could have been the greatest of either if he had just focused on one. Like you just get these fucking weird motherfuckers every now and again. They're just fucking they just win shit. And they're good at it, and they're better than everybody else. And nobody knows why.
Because he's fucking Irish, mate, and he can talk shit real well.
If he was the same fighter but American, he wouldn't be as popular. He wouldn't be fighting.
You fake money bitches! Thank you all. I'm blown away by the support. All Floyd's I can suck this dick.
That was a pretty shitty press event for the man. That was his
New York
worst
was the worst. New York was awful. Who advised him to wear that shit in New York?
Who advised Floyd to wear the fucking Apollo Creed outfit?
I don't know, but Conor wears suits.
No, you know
Conor.
Shit.
I want to know. No, somebody advised him to wear that. He's been making fun of Floyd for dressing dumb the whole time. Somebody advised him to wear that because he wore a suit the next one. Somebody told him afterwards, like, "Look, man, that was a fucking awful idea." And somebody got fired.
Dylan Young just said Conor's gonna get wrecked by Floyd. Why are you lying?
He might, but it's unlikely.
If
that old man's gonna get sat the fuck down. That brittle old man with his little peanut head's gonna get sat down. Should have kept his hat on.
He might beat him, but if everyone who fucking cracked Conor McGregor hard, all the elbows Mendez drilled him with
little gloves, and Mendez hits like a fucking tank. What's Floyd gonna do to him?
Shell up and run.
Conor's gonna beat him, man.
So this is what I think, and I'm not guessing the fight, but Conor McGregor has a better chance of knocking out Floyd Mayweather than Floyd Mayweather has a chance of knocking out him.
Oh, of course. Anybody that debates that's stupid. I refuse to talk to anybody that is against that. There's no way you can agree to the other side. Floyd ain't knocked nobody out in about 20 years.
He ain't knocked no one out since the person the last person he knocked out was trying to give him a hug and kiss. Domestic abuse 101. Hit them when they're weak. When they're not fucking paying attention. I wasn't born
yet the last time he knocked somebody on a boxing ring.
Fucking Victor Ortiz, motherfucker.
That doesn't count.
He still knocked him out.
Yeah, but
Hunter asked if you're gonna go rip again. We ain't been calling out the rips lately.
Oh, I said rip in the car earlier.
Rip.
Dayton laughed at a dirty joke. I was like, oh, the kid laughed at it. Rip. Rip green headphones, guy.
He's gonna go get some nanner, I think.
Fucking.
Yeah, man, I asked him if he wanted to be on the stream. He said no. So full green headphones. That's why I stole his fucking headphones. I'm green headphones now. Rip.
Rip. Ripski. Rip-a-doodle-dee.
Dylan Young comments, what's Conor going to do? Go hard for a couple rounds to get tired till he gets finished. This is the thing, man. He did good against Nate Diaz for those 5 rounds. And for the first 3 was good, then got a second wind. There's a lot more you got to do.
Conor ever just came forward and came hard? Never. Conor's accurate and precise. He stays on the outside. He walks you down. He analyzes you. He's never just came to somebody reckless and hard.
That's bullshit.
He doesn't have to go hard for 4 rounds because he knocks people the fuck out.
He did it. He did in the Nate Diaz fight. He was stupider in the Nate Diaz fight for sure. The first one.
But he wasn't just coming forward throwing hard. He was picking his shots still. That's why he was landing all those left hands because he was picking. He was looking for one big shot instead of throwing combos. But he was still precise with those shots.
There's so much less energy expenditure in boxing than there is in MMA. MMA takes much more energy reserves, in my opinion. Now, over the course of 12,
when there's grappling involved.
But over the course of 12 rounds, if you're throwing 100 punches around, then that's different. But neither Floyd nor Conor are those kind of fighters. Neither of them throw with that high of output. They're both much more precise. But Floyd tends to counter off of his opponent's mistakes. Conor don't make mistakes.
He will in the later rounds, though. Obviously, Floyd is going to have the better cardio in the long run. He's going to have the better conditioning. If it goes past 8 rounds, Conor's probably going to get lit up for the rest of the fucking 4 rounds. But Conor's not going to. He just has to walk Floyd down and pick his shots. What's going to make him tired? He's not going to run after Floyd. He's going to pin him in the corner.
Dylan Young says he's finding the best boxer that doesn't get hit with big gloves, and he's going to punch slower. How much more slower, though?
How come? And Shane Mosley dropped him. You act like Floyd's never been tagged before. Shane Mosley dropped him like 4 years ago. Hey, Conor, all he has to do is land that, and just because. And the only big puncher that he's really fought is Canelo. Maidana's kind of a big puncher, but really he just bangs with people and wears out until they get finished. The only one punch knockout artist he's really fought recently is Canelo.
And on top of that, something that I haven't thought of yet. How many times has Floyd fought in the last 3 years? Twice?
2 or 3 times.
How many times has Conor fought?
Like 5.
In the last 2 years? More like fucking 4 to 10. He's fought a lot, man.
Whatever. 4 to 10, so 5, like I said. Anyways, keep going, you stupid fuck.
Fuck you. I don't want to fucking listen to that bullshit, bitch. Keep coming at me with that. I'll smack the shit out of your ass.
Whatever, man.
He's more active. He's been fighting more often. And you got to say with Floyd, is a point of diminishing returns, my friend. Who knows how good
28 years of age.
29 now. He had a birthday.
Today. Yeah, I'm in Toronto. Or not Toronto, in New York. Fucking weird-ass New York presser. What the fuck were they doing in New York?
That was just a
Floyd's wearing fucking high heels, and Conor's not wearing a shirt with his fucking polar bear fucking robe. And whatever the fuck his pants were, he's just walking around flexing on everybody. Dog doesn't give a fuck. He's got the weirdest pecs too.
What's fucked up is that I don't know why they didn't try harder in New York, because that's where I know the Irish are gonna love him there because it's fucking New York. But I mean, come on, man.
Brooklyn, all the immigrants end up in New York
because of Ellis Island.
He was just waiting for England, though.
Dylan Young says he was getting lit up by Nate Diaz first fight. Nate doesn't hit hard. He only started getting hit by Nate Diaz when he slowed down from throwing fucking wheel kicks.
Yeah, dude. The first round, he was lighting Nate Diaz up with them left hands. Dude, he was slipping everything and drilling him. But first of all, Nate Diaz has about 1 billion times better cardio than Floyd Mayweather. That man is a fucking triathlete. He does triathlons.
He's a triathlon.
Half retarded. He's a triathlete. Floyd Mayweather's not a fucking triathlete, and Nate Diaz is about 10 times tougher than Floyd Mayweather as well.
Nate Diaz is
punched with 4-ounce gloves on. It's not the same. And first of all, Floyd does not have near the fucking output of Nate Diaz. Like, when it comes to volume of strikes at a time, he's not even close to Nate Diaz.
Yeah, like I said earlier, he's not a 100 punch around kind of fighter.
Nate Diaz threw in one fight what Floyd throws, or in a 1 3-round fight, than what Floyd throws in a whole title fight when he beat down Cerrone.
And this is something that we're not, when we do this, we're playing devil's advocate. We understand that Floyd
sometimes
we understand that Floyd has the better chance on paper of winning, but you got to look at these other things, man. There's more factors other than just 49-0. I mean,
there's X factors.
And Conor has way more. Floyd has experience. Floyd has goddamn near everything.
He should have the speed advantage.
But Conor has Conor. Conor is Conor fucking McGregor.
Conor has confidence that nobody has. His confidence makes confident people not confident anymore. That man breaks people before they even step in the ring with him.
Dylan Young says, so you guys saying he's going to kick back and then counter Floyd, then McGregor wins? No, that's not what we're saying. No, I have no idea what's going to fucking happen. It all depends on, and also it all depends on what Floyd Mayweather does. If Floyd Mayweather sits back in the Philly shell, which is opposite stance of Conor McGregor, he can't parry the jabs and he can't roll the shoulder off of the twos. So Conor McGregor's going to be able to get his foot on the outside and throw straight lefts down the pipe. Not to mention Conor has a 2-inch reach advantage on paper, and on top of that, he has a much longer fight style, especially if he comes out in the capoeira style that he says he's going to do. So if Floyd Mayweather comes out in the Philly shell, then yeah, that's what Conor's going to do. But if Floyd comes out, pretty boy Floyd, hands straight up, boom, boom, slip, dig, then I think he's probably going to beat Conor. I don't think Conor has the ability to negate a fucking pressuring quick fighter. That's why Nate Diaz started fucking him up, because he started throwing a lot of shit. When people sit back and wait, Conor McGregor has open range. So if there's no punches being thrown at me, everything in here is dead space. Everything in front of him is dead space. He can throw all the way to your fucking head without having anything interrupt his hand. But when people start throwing back and throwing back a lot, it gives him more. He has to slip, and there's more fucking places that he's going to have to pick a shot, or less places to pick his shots because there's not dead air. So in my opinion, it matters what fucking Floyd does, because I know Conor is working his ass off.
Look, the reason Conor McGregor is going to win is because the reason Floyd Mayweather is the best is because he has a mind for boxing. He knows where you're going to step. He knows what you're going to throw. He's able to read you and figure out what you're going to do because he knows boxing. Conor is not going to come out and box him. He's not. He's going to come out and he's going to move around in ways that Floyd's never seen before. And Floyd's not going to know what to do. He's going to use the Philly shell because he's going to be on the defensive. Anybody who trains knows when you spar somebody in the gym and they drop their hands and start sparring hands down, it makes you more hesitant because you're thinking now you don't know what they're going to do. And he's not going to know what Conor's going to do. Conor's going to be moving in ways he's never seen. He's not going to know how to react. He's not going to be able to read these things because it's not going to be boxing. It takes away the whole reason Floyd's one of the best of all time is his mind. It takes away his mind because now he doesn't know these things. He doesn't have guys in this camp boxing while bouncing it out in a karate stance. I guarantee he doesn't have that.
And I guarantee he's not bringing anybody in. And I guarantee he's not sparring often either.
Well, he doesn't need to spar often. He knows how to fight. But he should be working drills with people that are doing different kind of styles because Conor is not going to come out and just box with him. He's too smart. He knows what he's good at, and he knows how to beat people.
Do you think that Floyd Mayweather is thinking to himself that he's already so much better than Conor? All he has to do is train. He does not have to train fighters specific.
I guarantee it. Because he's already beat – why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he think that way? He's already beat all the best boxers that have stepped his way. Why would he care about this fucking young kid that doesn't even box? I wouldn't care. Nobody would. Even if he does, there's no way he's as dedicated and as hungry as Conor fucking McGregor.
There's no way. He's 40 years old. He's 40-0 or 49.
How many Rolls Royces does he have? Enough to not care about Conor McGregor.
2012 Rolls Royces.
Doesn't matter. When he fought Manny Pacquiao, not only did he make all the money from the fight, MGM Grand Casino gave him a free Rolls Royce.
So what?
What the fuck does that even mean?
They go, hey, you just made us $1 billion. Here's his rolls.
He's also the only boxer cleared to use Gatorade in between rounds in Las Vegas or in Nevada.
What?
Yeah, dude, watch his fights. He drinks Gatorade between rounds. You can look it up. He has an exemption.
Remember when we were in Wisconsin, I was fighting for King of the Cage and that fucking short midget dude who was fucking regulating everything. And there's this kid, Angel, and there's this kid with half-ass a wrap. Like, literally, he used like one tape of gauze, and that was it. And then he was drinking pre-workout, and you see him. Angel goes, hey. The dude looks over and goes, go, 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 go. Angel runs over, cracks that fucking cup out of his hand. What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Little gangster-ass Angel cracks me up. He's a son of a bitch, but he's a cool dude. Shout out to Angel for King of the Cage. But that dude's a son of a bitch. That dude he fucking smacked up.
Snipe says that he cares about he's training specifically for Conor. He said that he brought in a Brazilian with an awkward style.
Yeah, but he doesn't know what style Conor's going to use. What's he going to train for? Because Conor's not going to come out using his MMA style. He's going to do something different. How can he predict what style Conor's going to use? And Conor can change it. If he sees Floyd's comfortable, change the stance. Change what you're doing until he sees that Floyd's physically uncomfortable. He has way more unpredictability than Floyd. He knows what Floyd's going to do, and Floyd doesn't know what Conor's going to do. And he thinks he does. He's training for something. And when Conor comes out and it's not what he trained for, that's going to fucking get in his head.
All right, so we're going to take a break from that. Hop right down to the motherfucking comments again. Dylan says you think Conor can come back and get Woodley's title. It's crazy that I'd say that he'll beat Floyd Mayweather, but I don't see him beating Tyron Woodley.
I think he beats Tyron Woodley because Tyron's a bitch mentally, and Tyron doesn't like to get hit. I think he beats Tyron.
Mauricio's saying some dumbass shit. He said, what if Floyd comes in on TRT and started to train with Vitor Belfort? Shut up.
What if Floyd beats him and then they fight again in the UFC?
Please.
I
just want him to box in the octagon 4-ounce gloves.
How rip is Floyd in an MMA fight, though?
I don't even think Conor takes him down. I think Conor kicks him in the leg.
Oh, Conor's going to kick him dead in his chin, dude. He's putting lights out with a head kick for sure. It looks like a jumping head kick or something. Fucking it up.
Hunter says, what if Conor trained with White John Jones and did coke?
It doesn't matter. We need to shut this shit down. This is supposed to be like 15 minutes. We've been doing it for about an hour.
Dylan Young says, who do you want to see McGregor fight when he comes back in the UFC? Hopefully by the time he comes back, Justin Gaethje's ready to fight.
It's got to be Khabib, man.
Khabib.
It's not Khabib. It's not fair.
Khabib, Justin, or Tony. It all depends on what happens.
I think if Justin beats Eddie, he should fight Tony and Khabib gets a title shot. But I don't think Tony's going for that. Tony says, I'm getting paid, God damn it. They got to do Khabib and Tony, but I don't know if Khabib's fucking liver fails or whatever. He can't make weight. His kidneys are fucked.
Also, right now, everybody, just so you guys know, the Team NicaGene vlog channel, it's in the description down below right now. If you go look at that, no videos on it yet, but Levi's about to prank his girl super bad tomorrow. It's going to be fucking ridiculous. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be fucking hilarious.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
And then on top of that, we also have the Team NicaGene Gaming channel, which we upload highlights to, edits, montages. We do like fucking 3-hour-long gaming. You guys can go hop on. If you have a PS4, you can join us. We have our Patreon set up. We have 2 different forms of donation services set up right now. People have been asking for it. So I wasn't going to make it, but people asked where to donate. So that's in the description as well. And
if you go to that, hey, shut the fuck up for a minute. You go to that dope gaming page. Hit that fat subscribe button right there. Turn your notifications on. You'll know every time we're streaming, and we're always active as fuck in the comments. That's the best part about streaming. If you're not commenting on shit, I probably won't even stream unless I'm kicking it with somebody already. But the dialogue is the best part. We don't expect you to watch an hour and a half of regular gameplay, but you stay for the dialogue. But you'll like it live. You can comment and get treated by me live on air. Get them fucking notifications turned on and click the fucking subscribe. God damn it.
Because the thing is that these live streams we do are meant to interact with you people. So if you guys aren't interacting and talking back, it's really not worth it. So if you guys don't know when we're live, it's not worth it to watch it. Bitch, I'm talking to the motherfuckers.
I'm interrupting your ass.
No, I don't fucking like it. I told myself I was going to finish all 32 ounces before the stream was over. I got to finish.
Yeah. Rip.
How fucked is it that I'm in Colorado and I'm out of bud?
I can't wait, dude. I'm stoked to come to Colorado.
So, final questions in this bitch before we get off. Are we gonna do the? You want us to do the? We just did the presser coverage. We don't gotta do shit else.
We'll do another Q&A tonight because we got to test out my new mic.
Oh fuck! All right. So I guess we're gonna do another fucking Q&A tonight.
I just got an NBA update. Just got an NBA update. So recently, Melo been wanting to go to the Rockets, and they were talking for a trade, and the Knicks were like, "Nah, we're not talking to him no more." I just got updated now. The Blazers.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm the fuck down. Slow the fuck down. Pronunciate your words. You're getting excited, bitch.
You mean enunciate?
Pronunciate. Enunciate. Repeat is what I mean. I didn't hear shit.
Carmelo Anthony would like to go to the Rockets. And the Knicks and the Rockets and somebody else were talking in a 3-way trade about Carmelo Anthony going to the Rockets.
Si, senor.
And then, out of nowhere, the Knicks were like, nah, we're done talking to the Rockets. Fuck them. So Melo was like, oh, what the fuck, man? I'm sad about this. And now I just got an update that the Blazers are talking to the Knicks.
Do they still got LaMarcus Aldridge and all them peoples?
No, LaMarcus has been on the Spurs for about 2 seasons now, and they do still have Damian Lillard, though, and CJ McCollum is really fucking good, too. But that's about it.
Hunter's talking shit about Carmelo Anthony in the comments. He said, "Who wants a 30?
Oh.
Who wants a?" He said, "Who wants a 35-year-old who can't play defense?"
Hey, he doesn't have to play defense. Most high-level players can only play offense or defense. Everybody hates on him, but he's one of the best scorers of the era, and he can rebound his ass off. Everybody loves to hate on Melo, man. I thought you were Team Levi, Hunter. Melo's the best. That man will hit the game-winning 3, and he's putting up between 7 and 9 rebounds a game, and he gets quite a few assists too. He's a liability on defense, but if you put him at the 4, not so much.
Yeah, he can sit around the paint. Dylan Young asked if we watch Brendan Schaub. No, we don't watch Brendan Schaub. I am Brendan Schaub.
I love Brendan Schaub, but
I'm taller and better looking, and I have more money.
We don't watch T-Fat K, but we peep him when he's on JRE. Remember when Brandon Roy and Greg Oden were on the Blazers, both young super studs, and they both retired after like 3 years. One had destroyed knees, and both of them did. I thought
Brandon had one of my favorite jump shots.
He still came back and tried playing a couple years ago. He couldn't do his knees or fucked. But when him and Greg Oden were on the Blazers, dude, I thought they were gonna be the next big thing. Damn. Rest in peace to young careers.
Rest in peace to who is that? Who is the old running back who played for the Redskins? Porter.
Oh, Clinton Portis.
Clinton Portis. I loved him.
He played on the Broncos first. I loved him too.
I was always
he
the
played on
biggest.
Broncos second.
I was upset because I was the biggest Tiki Barber fan back in the day, and he retired the year before they got the fucking ring when they beat the Patriots, and the Patriots were going to have an undefeated season. I was up in bed. My mom's room was the only one who had the cable, so I was in her bed. She was sleeping. I was watching it, and I freaked the fuck out, and she beat my ass. Fresh up out of her sleep, beat my ass.
That's fucked up.
That was a good time.
Your video keeps cutting in out on my end, and it's upsetting.
Well,
we need
it's
to
good
cut
for
this
me.
shit anyways.
All right, motherfucker. So you heard what we said earlier. Head on over, subscribe to the vlog page because we're going to be uploading that bitch pretty regularly from this point on. The prank
And
videos
subscribe to this so you can get our fucking update later when we're live again.
Oh, yeah, 100% because we're going live again. And Levi just got his own mic and pop filter, so we're going to see how that bitch turns out.
Yeah.
Let's see. On top of that, we got the motherfucking Patreon account. We got 2 different places you can donate. We got the gaming channel. And we do it all live. Every single one we do live. Minus the vlogs. Well, we might do a few live vlogs, but we might just regularly upload them too. Yeah. We got the fucking dope highlights and edits coming out to the. Yeah, all live shit. We're gonna be live again in this bitch in a couple fucking hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, motherfuckers. Mauricio asked, "What is the vlog channel?" What do you mean? What's the vlog channel?
Video logs, updates on the.
I think he's asking what it is. It's NicaGene Vlogs. What do you think it fucking is? If you don't want to go to that, it's in the goddamn description box, like I fucking said. You non-listening bitch.
All right, I'm gonna listen. Yeah. Should I hit it with this rubber band?
Yeah.
Not while I'm spreading the weed.
Yeah. I should.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, you fucker. Yeah, let's listen to the bad influence.
I had to. Gotta give the people what they want.
People being Nick.
And the 10 other people that are watching this right now, you better tell her to watch your mouth.
It just shows that you're abusive.
The video tomorrow is going to show that even worse.
I'm trying to thread the weed eater.
They won't be abuse though. Nothing bad about that.
You're
no physical harm.
You're gonna bust her with the H2O.
Yeah,
oh shit!
It's all right though.
Gene, I'm in quicksand. Gene, please help. Gene,
you're done.
Gene, if I die, then the stream's gonna cut off. Gene, please help. Please.
Oh, you're done.
Gene, no, I'm in the quicksand.
I'm gonna get you.
No, Gene, I'm being serious. Someone help. No, come on. No,
somebody call the DNR. Somebody call the DNR.
Call 911. Help.
Where's the Rangers? Where's the Forest Rangers?
I'm almost under, please.
Oh, the Colorado quicksand. He's rich.